Hey guys, this is to watch this video for Tuesday, August 3rd. Anyone that was in chat today knows I had to leave kind of midday. Something came up and I literally had to leave on a moment's notice. So I hope you all had a good afternoon. I got back kind of right at the closing bell. So anyway, um, the SPY, again, low volume. It's pretty dead out there, but the SPY did kind of bleed lower most of the day. I do have a couple highlights from when I was trading. I mentioned AHPI, as did, I'm sure, several others. I saw several reminders. I think I said AHPI probably when it looked like this. I said anytime over 950. You had the gap down and the pop, and it actually halted there, a volatility halt, and then opened and tops out at 950. You had Friday's high not that far away at 1025, and Friday was super strong. So, in my opinion, it chops around for a while, breaks 950, could make a run at Friday's high, and also probably have some shorts in trouble. Shorts piling in on the gap down this morning, right? And ended up getting thwarted. So anyway, I mentioned the 950 idea, and I know that several people, when this thing started to curl back up, posted reminders. That's one of my favorite things about the chat room is the teamwork. And I could go back and look at the chat history. Probably 3 or 4 people probably mentioned AHPIs getting close to that 950 area you talked about, right? Anyway, there's the 950 break, and this is my favorite thing about one of our setups is when they work just like they're supposed to, right? It breaks 950. This is a 5-minute candle. So within the same 5 minutes, it goes up a buck 30. It goes to 1080 from the 950 entry. I love that, right? Because all you have to do is just scale out into strength and make sure you protect your entry after that. It was a neat little trade. And kind of the same thing with XBIO in that I think I mentioned somewhere in here that XBIO topped out at 450, right? So I said, I somewhere in here, I think I said, hey, anytime today, back over 450. But guess what? Even if I didn't, I did do a chat room search on this one, and Jacob KL, who's very good in our chat room, posted a reminder when it got close, right? Or posted the idea, and here it is curling up. And wait for it, the 450 break ends up going up to 568. Percentage-wise, AHPI and XBIO, very nice moves in a very short period of time. So anyway, there's a couple highlights. As has been the case lately, I'm not finding a ton of stuff that I feel like is in play and is going to maybe give a good setup the next trading day because as you all know, I am a day trader. I'm in cash every night. But here's what I've come up with. My lists are definitely getting smaller lately, and I think it's completely tied to low volume summer trading. That's my opinion. EVK, big volume today, closing well off its highs. Definitely going to watch for some kind of red to green setup tomorrow. This NAOV, I keep talking about, this is a weird chart, right? Gaps and goes the other way. Gaps, actually this one gapped up a little bit, but then a big gap up goes the other way. Big gap down goes the other way. Like all the gaps are fadeable lately. Again, it doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow, but then today gaps up but goes the other way. So all the gaps have been faded pretty consistently here. But again, it's coiling and it's still pretty darn strong. So anyway, I threw it on watch. Absolutely not in love with it. TRKA, I believe this is in the NFT group, which you'll see a couple others here coming up. Big move today in TRKA and nice volume. So we're looking for some kind of follow through day tomorrow. This is a Bitcoin play, CAN, which is kind of trying to break out of a consolidation here. I didn't even mention, I think BT probably had some calls in chat today. And I also called NCTY at one point when BT was ripping. I'm just kind of going by memory here. I called NCTY. I want to say somewhere in here, which it was already extended, but still gave a nice push. And again, I was calling it as a sympathy to BT, which I'll show you that real quick too. Nice breakout today out of that range we talked about, and really, really strong in the morning. Anyway, so CAN is another Bitcoin play, CAN, that I'm going to watch tomorrow. DLPN, speaking of the NFT plays, big breakout today. Nice volume, 55 million shares, a long consolidation and just breaking out of that today. So we're looking for a follow-through day tomorrow. Right now as I'm talking, and this hopefully you guys in chat were saying, hey, this is a strong close, big volume. This one might run in after hours. I don't know. I didn't look at chat. I've already closed it, but right now it's trading at 13.10 in after hours. So we'll see if it gaps tomorrow, and we'll also see if it gives an A+ setup. TKAT, a little bit more obscure, but with that DLPN breakout and maybe some people chasing NFTs tomorrow, this TCAT certainly was a massive mover back here. and now it's coming out of kind of a long sideways base and nice volume today. So that's a good candidate for a follow-through day tomorrow, especially if DLPN rips. OSAT, this is kind of obscure, but you had the decent pop on Friday, right? 660 to 855. That's a nice percentage move in one day. And then today, kind of a quiet inside day that also topped out right around the whole number 8. I like this through 8 tomorrow, knowing that Friday's high is 855, not that far away, and it's a low floater. So we're going to keep our eyes on OSAT. And I've got a couple more for you. OPGN, after the big pop, this would have been, what, Thursday? It's really kind of coiling, so it looks like it's maybe setting up for another leg higher. And then lastly, PayPal, PYPL, which is just, in the short term, overdue for a bounce. You've got 1, 2, 3, you've got 5 red days in a row. I'm putting this on bounce watch only with one of our A+ setups that we teach. We'll add gappers to this list in the pre-market as well. And again, cut your size down and cut your trading down during August trading. Unless something sets up beautifully and gets nice volume and great news, then maybe you size up. But otherwise, slow your roll. Take it easy on August trading. You don't want to overtrade this environment. All right, anyway, I'm done bad, and we'll see you in the chat room in the morning.